how did you work on being young Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Well, the film very much is about how someone becomes an icon, and Ruth started off with much hope and innocence to a certain extent, and was a very intelligent young person. But the world didn't accept her for who she was, and she had constant struggles. She constantly had doors slammed in her face. She was constantly told that for reasons that she had no control over, she couldn't get where she wanted to get to. So she harnessed that anger and harnessed that injustice to fight for other people.
Mm-hmm. And what is the best lesson you learned from spending so much time with the one and only Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Well, I knew that we had Ruth's blessing. Ruth had been involved in every version of the script. She had given notes on every version, and she had approved the casting. So that made me much more comfortable going into meeting her. But there's nothing, I mean, she's someone that I deeply respect and admire, and there's nothing that can quite prepare you for meeting your idols. But it was just about getting to know her on a personal level, and just, you know, having a cup of coffee together, and chatting about her life, and seeing her apartment and being in her home environment, and all these things help you to build the character more carefully.
Mm-hmm. And do you always look for that kind of depth in your roles? Is that a prerequisite? Excuse me. No? What makes you take on the project?
I'm fascinated by the script as a whole, the story that you're telling. Is the story going to be relevant? Are people, we're in interesting times in terms of entertainment. Are people going to want to go to the cinema to see this film? Why could they not just watch it at home on television? So all those factors go into my decision making when I'm taking on a script and a role. And also, am I able to do justice to the person that I'm playing? And also, is it going to be fun? Because that's important too.
And who are women and actresses that inspire you in life?
Oh gosh, I've grown up looking very much up to women like Meryl Streep for her ability to bring such technique to every role that she does, but also such spontaneity and humanity. I've always loved Helena Bonham Carter for her independence, for doing things on her own terms and having the confidence to do that. And then Samantha Morton, I loved watching her ability to bring such vulnerability to the screen in particularly work like Morven Caller, which was a film I loved when I was younger.
Okay.